Good afternoon, Britain. It's just gone 10 to 2. Now, Jaguar, the car company's bold rebrand, has backfired. Sales have nosedived by 27%.
OK, you could have seen that coming. Critics, including Nigel Farage, slammed its woke choices, branding the move a costly mistake.
Well, let's get more with the motoring expert, Fraser Brown. Fraser, is it too early to say that this relaunch didn't go well, or is that just the plain truth of it?
Well, it is fair to say that in the single month of December, Jaguar's sales figures were down slightly, or significantly. But for the whole year 2024, they were significantly up on the previous year. So we have to remember that this is part of a long-term campaign and a business strategy. And whether you like the imagery or whether you don't like the imagery, what we can say for sure is here we are on a news channel actually talking about a brand. Now, you know, if I was Jaguar and I could see that the marketing that I was doing was being discussed on many levels in many places, I'd be delighted with that. Even with the new logo, you may or may not like the colours or the cars, but let's be really honest, we're all talking about it. And yeah, I think that's got to be a positive.
To sell a car like a Jaguar, surely people need to think it's cool, or that it's something to aspire to have. And I think Jaguar's rebrand is not those things.
Well, I guess it depends who you're appealing to. The people that sit behind this, the senior people like Rawdon Glover, these guys know what they are doing. They have been highly successful rebranding vehicle brands in the past. So if we go back to the early 2000s, I remember a very similar controversy when we crashed an Audi into a phone box. And people thought, well, what is this all about? This is completely nuts. But everybody spoke about it. So what we're seeing here is an initial kind of splash that's unquestionably gained traction within the media. Now, I'm really proud to be British. I'm really delighted to see a British brand stepping out there, being bold, doing something different, taking the launch out to Miami, a great market for Jaguar Land Rover. And
you wouldn't know it was a British brand any longer, would you? You wouldn't know it was a British brand, because I thought that was Jaguar's all about, you know, the heritage stuff, and you wouldn't know it was British.
It is, but Jaguar appealed to people that, unfortunately, many people aren't aligned with these days. So Jaguar was appealing to people that were pale, male and stale. You know, probably the only group we're allowed to say negative things about. And whereas the new brand and where Jaguar is going, this is the beginning of a journey. It's the beginning of an opportunity for the brand to refresh and to be appropriate for a new generation. And yes, it will alienate people.
OK, well, Fraser Brown, thanks so much for joining us, motoring expert. I'm afraid we've run to the end of the hour, but thanks so much for being with us.